The Aztec Skull Mask lay forgotten in a dusty vault in the basement of the old museum. It was never meant to see the light of day again. However, fate had other plans. Claudia, a curator with an insatiable curiosity, stumbled upon the mask while cataloging forgotten artifacts. Its gleaming obsidian eyes and jaguar fangs carved from jade exuded an unnatural allure. In the dead of night, under the guise of researching the item, Claudia slipped the mask over her face. The room's temperature plummeted, and a cold whisper brushed past her ear, speaking in an ancient tongue. She felt an overwhelming compulsion to obey. The mask tightened around her head, rooting itself to her very soul. Claudia's eyes turned black as she became a puppet to the ancient spirit attached to the mask. The museum that had once been a sanctuary of history and knowledge was transformed into a labyrinth of terror. Claudia moved like a shadow, her footsteps silent but deadly. She hunted the night guards first, their screams muffled by the ancient brick walls. Each victim was a ritual, a sacrifice to the Aztec gods, as Claudia chanted in a voice not her own. Days turned into weeks, and the museum's administrators noticed a disturbing pattern. The disappearances, the mysterious bloodstains. An aura of evil had descended upon the place. They called in a renowned archaeologist, Dr. Ramirez, to investigate the artifact's origins. Dr. Ramirez had studied countless relics, but nothing prepared him for the dark energy that the mask emitted. He knew its history, an object of power used by Aztec priests to commune with gods, requiring sacrifices for every consultation. As Dr. Ramirez delved deeper, Claudia grew bolder. Her latest atrocity, the unsolved murder of the head curator, sent shockwaves through the community. The mask intended to create a temple of blood, reviving ancient rituals in the heart of the modern city. Desperation drove Dr. Ramirez to seek ancient Aztec texts, hoping to find a way to break the mask's curse. But with each passing day, Claudia's humanity was slipping away, replaced by the malevolent spirit. In a climactic confrontation, Dr. Ramirez, armed with ancient Aztec incantations, confronted Claudia in the museum's grand hall. The possessed curator, now a vessel of pure evil, attacked with superhuman strength. Her eyes filled with the void. The hall echoed with their struggle, artifacts crashing to the ground. Time was running out. Dr. Ramirez chanted the ancient words, his voice shaking but determined. The mask screamed, the sound of 1,000 tormented souls. Finally, with one last, desperate cry, the mask shattered, freeing Claudia, who collapsed unconscious. The museum would never be the same. The veil of normalcy barely concealed the dark shadow that lingered. The Aztec Skull Mask was contained, but the memory of its horrors would haunt the institution forever.